A Nightmare on Elm Street. So, the story of the movie is pretty simple. Freddy Krueger was a child serial killer who was let go due to a misstep in the process of being arrested.
With great regret, I must grant defense's motion to dismiss.
Your Honor, this man cannot be allowed to walk free.
Then he should have been read his rights at the time of his arrest.
After being let go, the parents of the children he killed and those that were still alive went after it to end it themselves. When being set ablaze, Freddy was approached by 3 dream demons and was given the ability to become a night terror, a stalker of the dreams of the people who have done him wrong. The main characters of the movie are Tina, Nancy, Rod, and Glenn. One by one, they were picked off by Freddy in different and honestly creative ways, and some not so creative. Once it is only Nancy left, she figures out a way to fight back. She finds out that fear gives him his power, and without it, she defeats him. But at the end, we're shown that Freddy isn't really dead. As the first in a long line of Freddy movies, I believe that this started with a really good step. The origin of the story is that its director, Wes Craven, heard about people dying in their sleep and in their dreams, possibly. The movie did not have a large budget, but the effects that were pulled off, I believe, were pretty good for its time. It was able to make Freddy Krueger a staple of the horror genre of the 80s, of all the slasher films that were coming out, but it made him stand out as one of the ones that were pretty creative and honestly pretty freaky for people. But the movie isn't perfect by any chance, it definitely isn't. Throughout my viewing, I found it a little bit hard to keep track of when Nancy was actually dreaming and when she wasn't. There were little tidbits here and there where I thought that she was dreaming, but that she wasn't, but it turns out she was dreaming, so I was like, wait, so then are you having, like, what's going on? I thought that some of the background characters, besides the main 4, were a little dry and not really important. They just helped to serve the plot when needed, like Nancy's dad, or Glenn's parents, Nancy's mom. Nancy's mom was probably the more out of the important ones because she kind of helped serve, like she helped define who Freddy was, what happened with him and everything like that. So she was pretty useful in that sense throughout the story. One thing that kind of bugged me is it's a character dynamic. Tina and Rod didn't really feel like an actual couple to me. It felt weird. I don't know. It felt like that forced, like, Tina's like just pretty chill. Like she's not like an A-plus student or anything like that. She's just Tina. And then she's with Rod. Rod's the fucking stereotypical bad boy. He's got a stiletto on him. He's got the jackets. He fucks around. He does what he wants, stuff like that. Which, I mean, yeah, think of it. I'm like, yeah, okay, I could see like, yeah, why she would be with him. But at the same time, I'm thinking like, okay, well, you seem more like you want to be with, or you seem more the type to be with Glenn, but that's just me, so whatever. As of character development, the most is probably Nancy, but it was on purpose. Like Nancy has the most development of anything, but it's a little bit of a stretch. Like I don't really know too much of Nancy. Everybody's kind of really just reacting to what's going on around them and stuff, But with the little time you do see her with people, hanging out with people, you do see a little bit of character development. Now, one thing that the movie did good for me, which probably isn't a plus for horror movies, is that it made me laugh. I think it kind of saved the movie for me, though, to be honest, because without it, it would have probably started to become boring, and that's not where you want to end up, to be honest. I found some enjoyment, honestly, from the movie, and it was pretty damn funny. Freddy doesn't have his wit and his remarks until later in the franchise. I think the next movie is when he starts being more jokey and characteristic like that. But all in all, the watching was pretty fun. I won't lie. I would definitely watch it again with a couple in me and somebody else, but not alone, not again. I'd just be a little too bored. I wouldn't focus on the movie. But if I had to give it a rating, I'd probably say the movie's a good 6 out of 10. Somewhat too regular. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It's just an okay movie. The 6 probably is if I had a couple. It'd probably be score higher if I had watched it with people and I had a couple with me. I definitely would probably enjoy it a lot more. It'd just be really weird and probably pretty funny. And that is my honest opinion on Nightmare on Elm Street.